Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. I am doing the zodiac sign of Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and all cross watchers. Cross watchers, please remember that Spirit knows who's watching, so this could very well play out from your own perspective. And as always, in case you're new to my channel, I upload on every new moon and every full moon, and I usually do a twin flame reading and a pick-a-pile. This month I didn't have time to do the pick-a-pile, but I usually do two readings in between the lunar cycle, because the lunar cycle is only like, 20 days, 22 days, something like that. So this is going to be for the sign of Pisces. Yesterday I uploaded my channeled message. I do automatic writing and directly channel messages from Spirit on what energies you can expect to be feeling at this time during the lunar cycle. So this one is a full lunar eclipse in Sagittarius. This is like the ring of fire, right? And the way Spirit showed it to me as a theme is that this is going to be a firestorm. The energies are really, really raging at this time. I mean, we have rioting going on. There's a lot of hate going on. There's a lot of division in the collective. And there is a lot of fear in the collective, right? So the way they showed it to me is like a hot air balloon, right? Dorothy is in the hot air balloon wanting to head back to Kansas, right? Back home. And yet somehow she gets up in that hot air balloon and the winds of change come in and just hit the balloon and it goes all over the place. And Spirit said to trust the wind. Don't try to navigate. Go with the flow. Trust the wind. It's going to take you someplace more fabulous than home, more fabulous than the Wizard of Oz or the City of Oz. So trust. And for those of you who resonate with being light workers or way showers or trailblazers or healers or mission workers, star seeds and ground crew, I was shown that what we're supposed to be doing at this time is we are supposed to be taking the tools that Spirit gave us that we've been practicing using. And because like we've been doing shadow work and we've been being taught how to deal with our triggers, how to not be a reactive person, but a proactive person, a person who has balance in their divine masculine, divine feminine energies. So for those of you who resonate with that, you need to take that balloon and go up above the storm. And you need to look at the bigger picture and you need to not choose sides. So if you're triggered, remember, we've been working with our triggers, right? We've been working with identifying what the trigger is. Is it fear of abandonment? Fear of rejection, fear of not being worthy, anger, resentments, that kind of things that's our shadow that needs healing. That's that inner wounded warrior or wounded child, depending on when you experienced it the first time. So we've been becoming the adepts at that. And we've been using the tools that Spirit has given us and showed us how to use in order to not become reactive. And you're going to have to practice that because people are going to be posting a lot of stuff that is highly energetically charged. Okay? And you're being asked not to choose. Do not choose sides. Don't choose A or B. Don't choose C, D, or E either. You are supposed to remain neutral and hold space for unconditional love without judgment. See, in order to make a choice, you have to pass a judgment. And Spirit's asking you just for now, just during this eclipse, possibly, I don't channel the next message to the next moon. But for this particular moon, for the next 20 some days, you need to just rise above all of the chaos, all of the anger, all of the purging that the collective is doing. Because, see, we already had our purge, many of them. and we might have more. But we are becoming the adepts, so we are the way showers, right? We are supposed to hold space for unconditional love. So Pisces, what's going on in your life? Let's take a look, okay? I'm doing a 5-card spread. I'm doing the present, or the past, the present, the future. What influences are above you, or what's on your mind, and what is hidden beneath the shadows, in the shadows, or something you just don't know about underneath you, okay? I have a clarifying deck here. I do messages. Please stay to the end, because I do general moon message. I do light worker messages, and I just dropped one of your questions. I do a yes or no question where you can ask any question you want. We will get you clarity on it. I do twin flame sacred soulmates, or just Pisces in love. And then I do energy. What is the energy and the numerology around it? And then lastly, we cinch it together with oracle message from the wisdom of the oracle. I don't want to see your answer. I'm picking up with my toes and I'm not looking at the answer. But you definitely get the answer of a yes or no question. So let me put that back where it belongs. Stick around to the end, guys. Sometimes they're lengthy readings. I do have a new deck here, which is called the, God, I had it, oh, what is it? Now I can't remember. But anyhow, I'll show it to you. It's really cool. It probably will come back to me soon. But we'll use these to clarify. I'm already getting messages for you guys. I'm sorry. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. So it looks to me like slow and steady wins the race. This could be your energy. It could be somebody else's. But it looks like there's an offer on its way in. Actually, it's an offer that's already been made, but it hasn't made it to you yet. It's the messenger bringing it to you. So earth energy, that's a Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be in your chart, could be in somebody else's chart that you're dealing with. So let's take a look at the heart of the matter. By the way, if you would like a personal private reading, God bless you. I think we all do right now, because this energy is just going to blow the top of your head off and you don't know where your balloon's going or how it's going to get there. And every decision seems to be made in the dark and without clarity and trusting your intuition. So if you need help with that, please reach out. There's all different kinds of price options. I do not charge per service. I charge for my time only. Okay, and those are listed below. By the way, Leah, I don't know what your sign is, but I forgot to say in the channeled message, thank you for the cup of coffee. If you're watching this one, thank you. Anyhow, yeah, you can always donate a deck. If you would like fresh decks used in your readings, you can always donate money, donate a cup of coffee for the cause, whatever. You can tip me for my time. You don't have to do any of those things, but if it's written upon your heart to, please, don't feel afraid to. So what is the heart of the matter for Pisces? Okay, I've been holding this card in my hand. I didn't look at it, but it felt heavy. Like this arm was holding it, and for whatever reason, it started to feel heavy. I had to put it in the other hand and let this hand rest. And it is the 5 of Wands. So there is something going on in your life right now, Pisces, that is just disruptive, conflicted. There could be arguing, fighting, not always. Sometimes it's inner conflict. You might be arguing with yourself or arguing with God, right? But there's something here that needs to be fought and won. And so whatever it is, it could be external to you or it could be internal to you. But it is definitely a battle. And for some of you, if you resonate with the light worker thing, I was just talking about all the fighting and all the sparring and stuff that's going on out in the collective, all the negativity and fighting and conflict and stuff. And I was talking about going from being the initiate to the adept, right? My nose is itching, so I'm getting it right. Pay attention, guys. So, you've been given all the tools you need, and now you're getting an opportunity to practice what you've learned. Practice not getting in on the fight. Practice being the peacemaker. Practice taking a step back and looking from the higher perspective at everything that's going on. If this is showing up in your 3D world, if it's in your family dynamic, if it's in your relationship dynamic, if it's in your community, maybe you're living in one of the big cities that is having all the rioting going on, or maybe you're a health worker and you're seeing a lot of sick people with the COVID. However, this energy, because it's just an energy, but it's an energy of conflict, of fight, survival instincts and reaction, being reactive instead of proactive, right? There's a battle going on here, whether it's internal or external. So, oh yeah, okay. Because you want to know why? Because something was meant to end. It was very painful and you're putting it off for some of you. Past energy, Ten of Swords, something ended here and it didn't end well. It looks like there's some energy still around it of somebody clinging to it, somebody holding on to it, somebody fighting for it. Fighting for it. But it's clearly over. There's something here you need to detach and walk away from that was painful, and you need to quit engaging. You need to quit engaging. If there's a fight around it, if you moved out of a relationship and they're still, arguing and fighting and trying to convince you of their belief systems or whatever it is, you need to let that go. You need to walk away from that. If this is not a relationship, if this is like it could be a friendship, it could be a job, it could be anything. Could be the world out there, just the general collective energies. Maybe you're an empath, but whatever it is, it's dying. Let it go. If you're fighting for a cause, if you're fighting to keep the establishment going, like maybe you're a Republican or a Democrat and that's your establishment and you're on board, right? And some of those things are dying, guys. You're going to have to let it go. Old belief system, old things that have been in our dynamic for thousands of years are changing. That's what this whole shift in consciousness is all about. So this could be from the macro to the micro for you. It could be showing up in a personal situation or friendship or romantic situation, job, anything. On the 3D plane, or this could be collective energies because the world is literally going through a rebirth. Something has to die and be eclipsed out and retrograded out. Saturn retrograde. Because Jupiter is the planet of expansion and that's where we're headed as soon as he goes direct, right? So this is many different energies on the table for many different scenarios. Trust your inner intuition. Where in your life do you see something ending that was probably pretty painful? Somebody could have betrayed you, stuck a bunch of lessons right in your spine. This could be pain too. This could be physical pain that you're experiencing at this time, because I know as an empath, when the world's in an uproar like this, which I've never lived through anything like this before in this lifetime. So I've been holding it in my body as pain, and I'm trying to transmute it for not just myself, but for the collective. So if you're an empath and you're feeling the pain of the world right now, know that when the caterpillar dies, it doesn't really die, it just transforms into something else. But definitely the caterpillar is no longer the caterpillar. It just isn't. Once it changes, once it transforms, it never comes back the same again. It's something new. So something new is coming and you're fighting it, or they're fighting it, or somebody's fighting it, internally or externally. What is above? Strength. This is awesome. Ooh. This is awesome. So you are learning self-mastery, self-determination, inner strength. This is what's going to get you through this. This is what's going to get you to the other side. This is what is happening for you in the etheric above you. This is, and this, is the emperor, or this is the empress with divine masculine energy. Could be Leo energy. We got fire on the board. We got Leo, specific Leo, Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and we've got Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini on the board so far. But this is self-mastery. You're going to have strength to win this battle. And if you're a light worker, then you're going to have to disengage from the battle. You're going to have to take the bigger picture. You're going to have to be strong and tame your inner desires to contribute to the chaos, the fight. Spirit says there are better ways to fight a losing battle. And that is with strength and courage to know that what's coming from it is going to be much better than what was. Future energies is the Eight of Pentacles. I'm hearing disengage. You need to disengage and work on you. Work on your own endeavors. Become the master of your own energy. Become the master of your own life, right? Be the change you want to see in the world. Focus on you and what you're good at. This could be your mission work. This is, mastery, self-mastery over your gifts, your uniqueness, your contribution, what you're good at, your talents. And for some of you guys, you're using work to avoid a conflict with something that's dying. It's like wreathing in pain and dying slowly, but it's not going out without a fight, and you're just completely avoiding it because that's your strength. Your strength is to not engage. Your strength is to let what's dying die. That's a tough thing to do. That's really a tough thing to do. But if it's not for you, you'll know it's not for you. Because here is your Eight of Pentacles. Here's another pentacle coming towards you. That's the Nine of Pentacles. There's something here that's dying so that you can become something different. And it's going to take strength to disengage. Yeah. And what's going on underneath it all is you've withdrawn. This is good. I'm proud of you. This is good. This is you saying, I've had enough battles in my life. I am grateful to have survived the ones that I've survived. And this one I know is dying. It's on its way out. So I'm just going to do me, and I'm going to do what's best. I'm going to focus on me and my inner strength and my self-mastery, mastering my skill, my energy. I'm going to have to clarify these because this could go any way, but this is a healing. This is, this is a step back. It's a step back from this energy. Why is the Ten of Swords here? What is ending for Pisces? My nose is itching, guys. That means my spirit guides are right here saying, you're on it, Tracy. Don't lose the train of thought. Why is the Ten of Swords here for Pisces? Why is the Ten of Swords here for Pisces? Show me what I need to know. Too many. Why is the Swords here? Ten of Swords for Pisces. Why is the Ten of Swords here for Pisces? Ten of Swords for Pisces. Ten of Swords for Pisces. Ten of Swords. Whatever it is, it's stubborn. It does not want to go. It's fighting to stay alive. There's a big story here. It's not just one little thing. This is a big story. The Magician. One more for the Ten of Swords, please. One more for the Ten of Swords. One more for the Ten of Swords. For Pisces, one more for the Ten of Swords, please. Thank you. Two of Swords. Ooh, there's a choice. Oh, you're avoiding. You're avoiding a choice. You have inner conflict about releasing something. Something needs to go. And you are distracting yourself because you're not sure if you've got the strength to do it. Whatever this is that's dying, if you can do what you like, try and like what you can do. Yeah, you need to make a choice between what you want and what you don't want. And this Magician here, it says, if you don't know what you're doing, maybe it's yourself. It means you're self-sabotaging with this Magician energy, right? The Magician can do anything. He has the tools to do whatever he wants. He needs that self-mastery, though. Too many cards. Why is the Five of Wands here, please? What is it, Pisces, that you're afraid to choose? Why are you afraid to choose, and why are you avoiding it? You clearly have strength on your side. Maybe you don't know that, right? It's something you've been wanting to do for a while. Knight of Pentacles. It's like you just work. You just work. You're avoiding. You're avoiding. But it's like you're working, you're crafting this your attention and focus is on this coin. And I believe your intention and focus is to take it somewhere. Because you're tired of all the fighting. Five of Swords. You've got a plan. You've got a plan. Six of Wands. High Priestess. Eight of Wands. You've got a plan. You're going to get rid of what you don't want to get what you do want. And you've formulated a plan and you're working on it. Yeah. But there's some healing that needs to be done because you've got a choice to make. And there's guilt. I feel guilt here. Why is the Five of Wands here, please? Five of Wands for Pisces. Five of Wands for Pisces. King of Pentacles. If you can't smile imitate somebody who can. King of Pentacles. Are you married? Is this a... Because King of Pentacles for me, he's the Midas King. He's secure, he's committed, he's married. A lot of times the King of Pentacles is my marriage card. So, clarify the King of Pentacles with the Five of Wands, please. Clarify King of Pentacles, the Five of Wands for Pisces, please. Clarify King of Pentacles, Five of Wands for Pisces. Clarify. Clarify for... Come on, Spirit. Clarify this energy for me. Whatever this is, you've got the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. This could have to do with your finances. There's so many things here this could be. Why is the King of Pentacles clarifying? This could be you. But no, I don't feel like it's you. If it's you, it's you. It's an energy. It's not like it's an energy you're sitting in. I feel like you feel committed. You feel like you have responsibilities, possibly to children or family. Queen of Swords. It says, this mystic scroll holds to your glass. It is a message from a lass. I love you dearly. So, the Queen of Swords. You've got a plan. You've got a plan is what I feel. You have responsibilities, possibly to children or somebody that's childlike. You have responsibilities somewhere here. And you're trying to manifest an ending. It's been painful. You want out. You need to choose. You've been working on it. You formulated a plan. You don't like what's going on in the dynamic. And you're looking for a win. You want to win. And you want to move with speed and clarity. And this queen, though, you know, is that your energy? Queen of Swords, please. Queen of Swords, please. It's getting murkier instead of clearer for me, Spirit. Clean it up. Please clean up the message. I would like to know what the Five of Wands, Queen of Swords, and King of Pentacles energy is. Show me what the energy is. Show me what I need to know. 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 Clear up this message. Clarify, please. Set my ego to the side and clarify this message for me. What is the heart of the matter? What is the heart of the matter? Oh, too many cards. Too many cards. I did see the Eight of Swords, though. This still feels like something that needs to end. Something you feel trapped in. You're overthinking. Who is the Queen of Swords? Whose energy is the Queen of Swords? Man, a lot of fives here. Five of Wands. Help wanted. I've met with an awful blow. Come quick. So you got the Five of Wands twice. With the Lovers and the Moon. If you don't get what you want, you'll never get tired of it. You need a kiss and you know it. The Lovers. All right, so I feel like you're conflicted about a relationship. I feel like you're committed. You're committed either to this relationship or possibly married. And there's somebody else that you want that you've never been able to you're longing. You need a kiss and you know it. You're tired of the conflict. You're formulating a plan, but you're not there yet. You haven't figured it out, but you're working on it. You took a step back so you could work on it. You're not sure. It's like you think you're sure, but you're not sure. That's that Strength card. And in the meantime, you're kind of avoiding. It's like you've put it on hold. You're like, I'm not sure I'm ready to deal with this. Maybe it'll just work itself out. If I just go to work and, you know, take my mind off it, maybe it'll work itself out. Eight of Pentacles is Five of Pentacles and the High Priestess. See, High Priestess is your energy. It's the inner knowing. You got all the fives now, except for the Five of Cups. Five of Pentacles. Help wanted. I can't get hooked up without you. Yeah, there's somebody you're missing. There's somebody that you want to be with, something you want, and you're growing. You're outgrowing another situation. Whatever that Ten of Swords is, it's going to be eclipsed right out of your life. It's almost like you know it too. So you're just like, I think I'll just try to be strong, work on me, take a step back, and see what all this moon magic brings me. But Spirit's clearly telling you that with the Two of Swords, you're going to have to make a choice. If you can't do what you like, try and like what you do. What do you want? Do what makes you happy. That's what I'm hearing. Do what makes you happy. The High Priestess, you know what you want. You know, I write your fortune on this tree. Go to the mirror and soon you'll see. I'm trying to read it backwards. You need a mirror to read it. I don't know. I'd something the world for you. I'd give the world for you. I'd give the world for you. Yeah, there's something you're desiring here. High Priestess, you know what you want. There's something that you desperately want. Or someone. Six of Cups, bottom of the deck, says there's a reason. There's a reason you want it. There's a reason you want it. Six of Cups, it's a soulmate. Strength again. Smile in the pain and see the rainbow. Or, I'm sorry, not pain, rain. Smile in the rain and see the rainbow. So, all right, Spirit, I get you. So there's a relationship that feels like ending for you, Pisces, for a lot of you watching this. And it needs to end for you to go after your dreams, your person, your wants. And with that Queen of Swords there, you're going to have to let somebody go. Somebody has to go. Too many cards, Spirit. All right, there's one in here that needs to be looked at. I don't know what it is. Maybe the one I bent in half. Let's just put them back and try again. Ooh, the Two of Cups was in there. Bring it back out, Spirit. Why is the Four of Swords here? What's the Four of Swords for? Why is the Four of Swords here? Sorry, this is going to be a longer reading because it's not clear. I'm trying to get clear. Why is the Four of Swords here? What have you withdrawn from? Knight of Cups. Never do anybody unless you do them good. Oh, you're manifesting. Magician, you're manifesting a love, a romance. And you might be thinking lustfully with that Strength card twice. Leo energy, fire energy, right? All right, Spirit, can I get the Strength card? What is the Strength card here for? Whose strength? Is this a person? Is this Leo, or is this an energy that you need to have? Spirit, what does Pisces need to know around strength? Thank you. Three of Pentacles. If you don't get what you wish for, anyhow, you've had your wish. So, yeah, Three of Pentacles is you've been given an opportunity to work on this, and it looks like you're trying. Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Knight of Wands, Six of Wands, High Priestess. You've got a plan, is what I see. And you're not telling anybody about it. You're waiting to communicate it because you're not sure yet. You're not sure how you're going to do it yet. You're not sure. But you formulated a plan. High Priestess twice, by the way. Knight of Cups. There's somebody you love. You want to be with somebody. You want to go where your heart is, not where all this fighting and arguing and fives are showing up. Change is on the horizon. Can I get, well, I'll take that because I think Spirit knows what I want. Wheel of Fortune, King of Wands. Yep. Smile is the open sesame of the treasure cave. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. A smile is the open sesame of the treasure cave. What is your deepest treasure? Who is your deepest treasure? Wheel of Fortune, it's destined. If you would, your good fortune glean, hold to the glass this tambourine. So if you want to know the answer, you got to look in the mirror, and it says, I love but you. There's you've got a love of your life. There's something you want. Could be a dream job, could be a dream person. But you need to clearly choose what you want. And Spirit's telling you to choose what you know. You already know what you want. High Priestess twice. You know what you want. You're procrastinating. You've taken a step back. And Spirit's saying, bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords. If you don't try, you can't win. And if you don't win, you lose. Yeah. All right, I'm going to leave it there, guys. You know, you came here with the knowing. You've got the High Priestess twice. You know what you want. You know that you can have it by the looks of it with that King of Pentacles. But it looks like you might already have no room for it because there's something that needs to be released and let go of. But you're formulating a plan. You really are. You're healing. There's some healing that's happening within you that is helping you to devise a plan. There's somebody you're missing, somebody you want. Help wanted. I can't get hooked up without you. Smile is the open sesame of your treasure cave. Do what makes you happy. It's your destiny. Never do anybody unless you do them good. All right, I'm leaving it there, guys. Let's get you some oracle messages. I'm hoping that resonated with you. I had to do a lot of clarifying because it was kind of that Gemini energy to me. It was a little bit confusing, a little bit Seven of Cups-ish for me, right? Needed clarity, but I mean, it's all pointing towards something that you know you want, that you're just not really doing the choosing, right? I don't even know that you have to do anything. I think you just need to choose. It's already lined up for you. You've already got a plan. It's kind of like when you throw a quarter up in the air and you say, heads it's this and tails it's that. As soon as you toss that quarter, you're already praying for an outcome. You're already hoping that it's going to be the one you desire, right? And so you need to choose the quarters in the air. Quarters in the air. Who do you want? What do you want? Where are you going? How are you going to get there? And put the plan into motion. Quit sitting on the fence. All right, let's get you your oracle messages. Oh, they're upside down. Look, we've got Leo again. You could be dealing with a Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. You could have Leo in your chart somewhere, Pisces, if you did your chart. Don't let your pride get in the way. Full moon in Leo. Pride. That could be pride with that Six of Wands. Then we have nothing is yet set in stone. Of course not. Because the Magician is here with the Two of Swords over the Ten of Swords. So you're manifesting, but you're not clear on what it is you're trying to manifest, and that way it can't come in. It's out there in the ether somewhere, waiting to be birthed into your existence, into your reality. But as long as the Magician is struggling with the Two of Swords, it can't come in. You've got to choose. You've got to make a choice. Choose what makes you happy. Okay, so let me take a look at these. I've got my cards all screwed up. So if you resonate with being a light worker or way shower or, somebody that has mission work, that believes that they've been put on a spiritual journey, a spiritual path to be on mission, this is your message. We have you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. You know what you want. Spirit says you know what you want. Walk toward it. Choose. Then we have the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. So if you're if this Ten of Swords is really painful and you feel like your chest is cracked open and you're having to face a lot of past energies that you've just not dealt with, Spirit says you've been tagged. This is happening for you, not to you. And allow that heart chakra to open up. Allow yourself to choose. Allow yourself to know your worth, to know that you are worthy of choosing you. Then we have break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing and rewriting the future. Four of Swords, you are healing. So if there's any ancestral patterning, like, my dad was a drunk. My grandfather was a drunk. My dad's was a drunk. Or my dad was a runner. He didn't face his fears in life. He ran away from them. He ghosted people. He abandoned people, right? And it's because his dad and his dads and his dads and his dads or whatever. It's an ancestral pattern. Or perhaps there's gambling or addictions or I already said alcohol, drugs. There could just be something as simple as being a spanker, right? Like some people would give their children a little swat on the rear end. Others would go out and cut a switch and really, really light them up. And not because they didn't love them, but because that's the way they were raised and that's their belief system. So ancestral patterning, you are being asked on mission to break your patterns that were taught to you but never resonated with you. It's like you've always done it that way because that's the way you were taught to do it, but maybe it's time for you to start taking a look at the deeper why. I mean, do you have to follow what they did? Can you be the way shower? Can you change it and do it your way? Do it the right way? Let something that's dying die, and close it out with this eclipse energy. Let it eclipse right out. Okay, you're going to have to be the break in the chain, the link, right? Don't do it just because your family did it. I mean, sometimes we get pushed into the family business doing a job we hate, that we don't like, that we don't want. And so Spirit's saying you need to let it go, right? It's like, be the break in the chain, chase your dream, go after what you want. Maybe, just maybe, you come from a broken family, and so your patterning, your ancestral patterning is getting in relationships and then failing at them, right? It's like getting a divorce and then another divorce, and then, you move in with somebody and that one doesn't work out and that one doesn't work out. It's because you were never given the tools that you needed to make those things right. And for some of you, it's because you chose what you thought your family or you chose what you thought you were supposed to choose. You never chose what you truly wanted. All right, so take a moment and ask a yes or no question. Any yes or no question could have to do with the energy on the table or something totally different. I'm going to try to get you clarity on it, okay? Are you ready? Yes, yes, yes. That's pretty profound. Okay, so you got the answer to your question is yes. Then we have not the right time. What that tells me is that you haven't chosen yet. It can't be the right time if you're sitting on the fence. If you can't do what you like, try and like what you can do. I think that's the problem. I think you always compromised. I think you always chose what you thought was for you instead of what you wanted. And now we have improving health. There's a healing that's happening here. It could be physical, spiritual, mental, emotional. But there's a healing that's happened. That's why whatever it is you ask, the answer is yes, but the timing is just a little off. It could be love too, because here's that Ace of Cups, right? Improving health. It could be your emotional health. You guys already know. You came here with an inner knowing of what this is. All right, for those of you who are on a twin flame sacred soulmate, or, just Pisces in love, what does Pisces need to know in love? I like to read from the twin flame point of view because I am a twin. And so I'll be reading probably mostly from that. But this is anybody that's a Pisces or cross-watching for a Pisces in love. We have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I think this is what you daydream about. I think when you're doing that 8 of Pentacles, you're working. I think you're formulating a plan. And I think you're daydreaming about getting away with your person, or just moving toward, like, taking some time off to think about it, withdrawing. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So if it's okay to ask for advice if you need it. If you need a personal private reading, reach out. I will help. It's my job. It's my mission. Let your friends support and help you. Ask for support and help. Then we have flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Yes, keep your vibe high vibe. And if you're already interacting with this person, it feels like a person, guys. I just got to say it. For some of you, it is. If you're already interacting with them, but you've been a little standoffish, or you just been, focusing on your plan that you got in the back of your mind, Spirit's telling you, you might want to just, keep yourself in the game. Extend your lighthearted energy. Don't go too far away, because you don't want it to get out of your reach or out of your sight. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, because you need to choose. You need to choose. Divine timing is your timing. When you're ready, it will happen. Not a minute sooner, not a minute later. When you, Pisces, when you are ready, it will happen. All right. Messages of love. Interference. An external party is intruding on this relationship. We already talked about that. I told you that 10 of Swords is something that needs to go. It's something that needs to go. And with that King of Pentacles, it could be a marriage. So third party situation, take it as it resonates. but there's something interfering, whether it's a person, place, or thing, I don't know, but something is interfering. Then we have spiritual lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. So twin flames, absolutely, that's exactly what they are, right? It's a sacred soulmate that will mirror to you all of your brokenness, all of your insecurities. If you're afraid of intense feelings and emotions, if you avoid emotions and feelings, they will make you feel extremely intense emotions and feelings. If you are afraid of commitment, they will ask you to commit. If you are afraid of abandonment, they probably have abandoned you at least once or twice, or it could be your pattern that you do to others. Okay, all those inner childhood wounds need to be taken a look at, because that is the spiritual lesson. It's how you're going to gain the strength that you need to put your action or your plan into action. Something's got to be let go of. Marriage, I told you there's a third party going on here. This relationship is moving toward a sacred union. Okay, so I'm getting two messages here. One is for some of you, there's a marriage. Somebody in this situation is already committed to somebody else. For others of you, you need to clear this marriage out because a sacred union is moving towards you and you know it. Second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance because this is something you've been daydreaming about for years. This is something, this is the one. This is your one. This is your person. Smile is the open sesame of the treasure cave. You need to put it out there. You need to choose. Never do anybody unless you do them good. Knight of Cups, you might have done them really good. Second chance, right? Worth waiting for. This relationship deserves a second chance. Then we have soulmate card. How did we get here? Can we work it out? I feel like it's you, Pisces. It could be your person, but I feel like somebody really definitely wants to talk it out, work it out. They want to work on this. Three of Pentacles, they feel like there's a foundation there, something that they've already worked on, right? If you don't get what you wish for, anyhow, you've had your wish. So Spirit's saying what you're wishing for is in your hands. You've got a foundation you need to choose. All right, soulmate card, breaking through. You got to have your breakthrough. I think you're trying. I really do. I see you trying. You're trying to have a breakthrough. And then we have, I'm working out the details. Yes, you are. You are working on your detailed plan. I see it all over your spread. You're working on it. You want to bring an offer. You want to bring an offer quickly, but you feel stuck. Stuck like Chuck. Like you want to do it right is what I'm hearing. This is how you feel. You want to come galloping in as fast as you can and you just want to light everything up with your passion. However, your practical mind is telling you if you want to have a win, trust your intuition and take it slow, right? Communication is the key. And there's something that needs to go, something that you just tired, you're bored with, it's got to go. To have this new beginning. Look, there's the Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups. We could go on and on and on. The story is repeating itself, which tells me I'm on par with the story. Parenting, yes, I feel this. This is your inner childhood wound right here. Ancestral patterning. What did your parents do? What did you learn from your parents? Parents, nobody ever really intends to hurt their children. Most people. But, you teach them the way you were taught. And so perhaps the pain you've been carrying around inside of yourself and the judgments that you suffer is because of what you think your family will think or what you think your family would do. Or maybe you feel like you need to do like the family wants you to do or something like that. But it has to do with parenting and ancestral patterning. So then we have up next, we have, so we have loyal heart, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's an 8. This is communication too and movement. Loyal heart, whoever this person is, you've been in love with them for a long time and you know it. They are like the other half of your heart. Very loyal to you too. I'll bet you that person would do anything for you. Anything. You are like the king to their queen or their queen to their king. You are their divine counterpart. And we have go the distance. You are so close to winning this thing, so close to the finish line. Don't give up now. It's an 11, guys, an 11. And then we have soulmates. See, this person has the key to your heart, always has, always will. And it's time you choose. You're going to have to choose. Do you get what you want? Do you get what you want? Or do you keep letting other people choose for you? Or do you keep choosing to make other people happy and not yourself? The thinking man, absolutely. So if you are a divine masculine watching this, this is you. If not, this is your person. Your person is thinking, overthinking by the looks of it, overthinking this situation, right? Taking a step back, doing their healing work. But they're devising a plan. Look at that, divinating, looking into their crystal. They're being the magician. They're setting their intentions. Okay, so we have, I want to look at all these, all tied up. We've already felt this energy, right? All tied up. That means you don't feel like you can move forward, or they don't feel like they can move forward. You guys are stuck like Chuck, stuck in not letting go of this Ten of Swords. You need to choose. You need to choose, because you got a bunch of aces underneath the deck here that are waiting to come through for you. But it's like somebody's waiting for you. There's a very loyal person who stands around waiting for you. Okay? They're waiting for you to come up and knock on the gate. They're waiting for you. They're waiting for you at the garden in the gate. They're looking out over the world, waiting for you to show up. And then we have door to romance. Okay? You're going to have to open the door and unlock your heart. The key is right outside of your prison. See? 8 of Swords energy. It's a 5. There's change coming. There's change coming for you. There's a new beginning wanting to come in as soon as you make up your mind for it. Is that it? Are we done? Wow. Okay, Spirit. So for whatever reason, I felt like there was something more. Maybe, just maybe, I'll get a clarifier. What is the future of this situation? What is the potential future of this situation? The Star and the Page of Wands. So now you've had the Page of Wands twice carrying that Ace of Wands that's sitting there. And the Knight of Wands. Okay, so never kiss a girl on the impulse. The neck is much better. And then we have the Star. Your fortune's writ on every flower. Your mirror tells you any hour. So it's your timeline when you're ready. Not a minute sooner, not a minute later. It's your timeline. I just get the feeling that you already know what you want. You just can't seem to let what's dying die. You want it to die a natural death. You don't want to kill it. And sometimes it's not about killing it. It's already dead. It's about accepting. It's just about accepting that it's already been dead, probably for a long time. It's probably just been like a ghost lingering around, needing to be exorcised, right? Because your wish, your hope, your faith of the future, your happiness is written on every flower. It's like everywhere you look, every thought you have, you already know what you want. And it says everybody loves you. Inside the flower, if you used a mirror, it says everybody loves you. That could be your person too. I feel like some of you have put your person on a pedestal, like they're so perfect and you're just going to fuck them up if you choose them. And Spirit's here to tell you that, you know what, they were probably pretty fucked up in their own life and you've just put them on a pedestal. If you really got to know them, if you really talked to them, if you just brought them down a peg or two to talk to you, you might see that you're just as worthy as they are, and maybe, just maybe, it is your wish fulfillment. Communication's the key is what I'm hearing. You need to talk to your person. You need to express your feelings and your emotions. You haven't been. You took a step back and you're just working on a plan, you know? But I'm here to tell you, if you go off and running towards somebody with your plan, I think that you need to make sure that they know you're on your way. Because it just feels like, I feel a lot of your energy here. I don't feel your person's energy. And that's a little frightening. I don't want you to go chasing after somebody that has moved on. Maybe they got tired of waiting on you. Or maybe your pride got in the way, right? Nothing's yet set in stone. You're already doing it. Yeah, it's like this is going to happen. In divine timing, your timing is what I'm hearing. When you're ready, it's going to happen. But you need to communicate. There's communication that needs to happen here. I feel like your person is a very loyal heart person. They are your soulmate because we have the loyal heart. I think you could tell them anything. I really do. I think you could tell them anything, and yet you're afraid. There's a fear around that, a fear of rejection, a fear of not being good enough, a fear of them being better than you. You know, trust me, trust me, that if people think they're better than you, by the way, on the bottom of this deck looking at me is fate. This is a destined partnership and regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. I think maybe, just maybe, there's forgiveness that needs to happen between you and the love of your life, the one you daydream about, the one you think about, the one you can't seem to choose no matter what, which is really weird. I'll never understand why people have a hard time choosing who they love instead of who they think their parents should choose or their family should choose or the world thinks they should choose. You know, it's like you came here to have your own life experiences. Why do you not just do what makes you happy? The highest and best for everybody involved is doing what makes you happy. Because see, if you're in a relationship that is no longer good for you or good for them, every day you stay there, you're earning new karma. Because when you do harm to others, you earn karma. And if that person can't find the love of their life, if they're in a stuck relationship, sure, they might be happy there for now. They might be afraid to lose you as much as you're afraid to lose them. Security is a big thing for humans. We want to feel secure. But if you're just secure and you're never happy, then I say fuck the security, man. Let's take a leap of faith. Let's stir the pot, right? So I don't know, guys. You're going to have to choose because there's an awful lot of fighting and arguing, it looks like, around you. And you're tired of the bullshit. And the Ten of Swords says it's been over. It's done. It's the past. It's done. It's over with. Okay? So I love you, Pisces. Namaste. I will be uploading Twin Flame in the next 20 days and a pick a pile. If you would like your own personal private reading, because this was kind of scattered energy, I can't lie. You know what you want, but you're not even close to choosing it yet. So you're going to have to stop waiting for fate to step in and make it happen. It looks like fate has already killed what no longer needs to be there, and now it's just acceptance. You need to accept what is dying, right? Reach out if you need help with that. Everything you need is listed in the description box below. Namaste.